What's happening, guys? It's N60 Sean in what could be the final match in N60 Mania, with the scores at 2-1 with 2 matches to go in favour of the villains. If the villains win this match, then N60 Mania is over and the villains will take over the N60 Universe and all the titles, and there'll be no need for a main event. So the pressure is on PopularMMOs, who returns to N60 Mania on a little bit of an N60 Mania losing streak. Him and the Crusader lost to Ownwrecker and the Wraith 2 N60 Manias ago, and then the N60 Mania after that, he lost the N60 Championship to H2O Delirious in what started this whole heroes and villains rivalry. So Pat, PopularMMOs, will be facing off against his Cyborg boss mode alter ego, and Pat wasting no time attacking PopularMMOs Cyborg version with an overhead suplex and going straight in with the F5. Now, we know how strong these Cyborgs are. If we saw the Faction Wars match against the N60 squad, we saw how difficult that they were to bring down, and it looks like that Pat is just going through brute force here, and due to the failure to destroy those Cyborgs, the Cyborg Vanos is still on the loose backstage, causing problems and attacking innocent bystanders like this little random Team 10 jabroni over here just taking a beating. But what is more worrying, someone a little bit more important might feel the wrath of Cyborg Vanos. So backstage is chaos, there's chaos outside of here, and will the Cyborgs, will they be the thing which turns this whole thing into the favour of the villains? Was that the long game all along? Is PopularMMOs Cyborg version just punched through that table? Oh my days, look at this guy getting absolutely taken to task in the backstage area. And that's some sort of little Team 10 goober on the ground, and now Pat has just been hit with a reverse suplex at N60 Mania. Drop a like, guys, if you've been enjoying N60 Mania so far as a PopularMMOs Cyborg version. So, oh no, Sunday! I knew someone more important could be in danger. And now Sunday, a member of the end of the squad who is going to be fighting for the heroes and the YouTubers in that 8-man Faction Wars match. I mean, assuming that takes place, and there's the steel steps, the corner of which caught Pat right in the temple. There is chaos all over the shop here. Was that the long game of the Kona Demon, to just capture people and to be able to make these Cyborgs and know that he's going to have just an unbeatable force at his disposal? And look at this, the ruthlessness of Cyborg Pat, just now just getting weapon after weapon after weapon after weapon. Oh, it's PewDiePie! PewDiePie has arrived with a trash can after Vanos. Whoa, what is happening now? It's this Cyborg PopularMMOs. Oh, this doesn't look good. And oh, shades of Weeping Brawn with that running power slam straight onto the corner of the steel steps. And now, if we've not got enough weaponry out in the ring, kendo sticks are being brought into play, but luckily Pat managing to intercept PopularMMOs before he could weld that kendo stick. And now Pat with a kendo stick of his own, swinging for the fences. And now we got a kendo stick face-off here. Oh, and Cyborg Pat with the strength probably just got the advantage over that one. And Pat is getting absolutely decimated out here. And now PewDiePie's just been wailed with that trash can. And now Pat, the PewDiePie even, trying to go for that throw, but Vanos just, man, that's those Cyborgs are looking at seemingly invincible here. Pat needs to come up with something, and something fast, because what Pat doesn't want are these Cyborgs getting down to ringside and overpowering him, because PewDiePie, Gloria Borga, is just getting absolutely destroyed in the backstage area by Cyborg Vanos, who was triumphant in his earlier 8-man tag, not content with taking out N60 Sean and his little chums, but now just turning his sights to anybody who's moving in the backstage area. Pat bringing Cyborg PopularMMOs to his feet, and has he got the advantage, sending him through the barricade? Could that build up momentum for PopularMMOs to record a much needed victory, not only for himself but for the heroes and the YouTubers at N60 Mania? And now, oh, that big old Cyborg hoisted up onto the shoulders of PopularMMOs and slammed down on the outside. And now, look at this, PewDiePie is wailing in with bro fists they're not even knocking Cyborg Vanos off his feet. Spinning bro fists to Cyborg Vanos. That table is now set up in the middle of the ring. And just as he was getting into the ring, PopularMMOs with that new MMA Strike Force background, catching him with a jab, and now slamming him into the ropes. Still having the strength to pick up Cyborg Pat and slam him down on his head. But that table now. And now PewDiePie. And oh! The bro fist to the nuts, which we have seen bring down the strongest of boss modes and contenders. And is that the weak spot of these cyborgs? Has PewDiePie found the weak spot? PewDiePie, get out here, mate. Get out here and help Pat, because this is the important situation now. It doesn't matter what those other cyborgs are doing backstage. This is the match that matters. If Pat doesn't survive and PopularMMOs cyborg version beats Pat, but he's going for the German suplex through the table here, that would be a huge boost, but no. Cyborg Pat manages to wriggle out of it. Right hands catching Shenwu and PopularMMOs, just that big old swing. And now, this doesn't look good. Hoisting up Pat and powerbomb through a table. If PewDiePie doesn't get out of here soon, then N60Mania is going to be over anyway. This could end up being our main event, as Pat going for the ride. F5 onto the wreckage, tables and chairs. And that's 1, 2, and N60Mania is still carried on as Pat in the last minute manages to get his shoulder up after being F5'd onto tables and chairs and goodness knows what else. And now, wait, hang on a second, Cyborg Pat has detected something. He's found someone approaching it. Oh, and it is PewDiePie. PewDiePie getting down to the ring, but can he deliver that fatal blow? The bro fist, the saviour of the bro fist now, just hammering away, trying to weaken Cyborg PopularMMOs to be able to land that all so important bro fist. PewDiePie now, I think he's just explaining to Pat that he's here to help out. And just dabbing. Why not just dab on them haters whilst you're in the ring? I think, oh, and here goes PewDiePie flying over the top rope. We've also got to ask the question, is Pat going to want PewDiePie's help? PopularMMOs was brought back to deal with this situation himself. Is he going to want to share the spotlight with Felix, who's come down to the ring despite no matter how devastating those Nakamura style bro fists are? And now Pat, looking like that he might have the advantage here. And are they going to be able to do it? The right hand. And here it comes. The bro fist. The bro fist, but Cyborg Pat going down, but I don't think that was a fatal enough blow. It definitely did damage. Definitely did probably more damage than we've seen to these cyborgs so far, apart from what we saw with Vanos in the backstage area. But it looks like that Cyborg Pat is on the ropes. PewDiePie got overexcited. It was an accidental steel chair, people. It's definitely not intentional. Accidental steel chair hitties. As look at PewDiePie, just absolutely, he's coming out to save the day here. And now just trying to disable that knee joint of Cyborg PopularMMOs. But it doesn't matter, it really does need to come down to that crucial bro fist. And Cyborg Pat's back up. And gets knocked straight back down with a steel chair shot. These guys need to... I'm worried that they're not getting this done in time. Is someone going to come down and stop this? Someone surely in the villains side of things is going to be seeing what's going on here and thinking that they might need to get down here. And if these guys don't secure this quickly, they might come down and just destroy everything for PopularMMOs and PewDiePie. Announce tables being destroyed at ringside. PewDiePie hammering away on the Cyborg Pat on the outside of the ring. Now the announce tables are being cleared. Hurry up, guys! Come on! PewDiePie sending PopularMMOs Cyborg version onto the announce table. I think the Cola Demon might be approaching. I think the Cola Demon has probably got wind of this and he is looking to stop this. Guys, you need to hurry up, otherwise reinforcements are going to arrive. You cannot be this slow. We know what's going to do the job here. One F5 in an Cyborg is going to be enough. The Cola Demon is going to arrive, and this whole plan is, the bottom is going to drop out. And Pat with a second F5. Come on, guys. This match needs to be won. And PewDiePie with the fatal Pro Fist, sending Cyborg PopularMMOs down like a stinking, steaming sack of hot garbage. Smoke billowing from that Cyborg carcass, but can Pat make the cover? 1, 2, and it's all square at N60Mania as we head into the main event. PopularMMOs and PewDiePie, by the skin of their teeth, securing victory for the heroes and the YouTubers. Guys, drop a like if you enjoyed that video. We are going to have the main event coming up soon. There might be a possibility that we do a little bonus match, which isn't going to be a heroes versus villains one, but it's going to be a bonus grudge match, which has been in the making in the last couple of weeks, so we might do that as well as a little N60Mania bonus. But yeah, I've been N60 Sean. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.